Om Shanti, good morning. So, welcome to the English Avyak Murli Reading Club. And today it's a wonderful, lengthy Murli spanning over 3 days of the 18th of Jan 1986. And what Baba has to say here, I'll just show you in a short while. But first thing first, Baba has tried to connect two things, the power of the mind with the power of being fearless. And Baba goes on to say that many of my children remember me with the heart. There are quite a few who remember me through their head as well. So, what's the difference between remembering Baba through the head or through the heart? We'll listen to that in Baba's words. And also, it's a wonderful Murli where in 86, Baba's remembering the advanced party souls and particularly two souls. He's invoked both of them because they had recently left the body. And they means actually Didi Manmohini, the first one. She left the body in around 1983. So this is 3 years after her leaving the body. And the second one was another very important soul of the advanced party. He was the one who left the body after Mama, but before Baba. So anyone knows that? So he was sandwiched between Mama and Brahma Baba leaving the bodies. Any idea? If you can write in the chat box, let me see. Anyone? Yeah, let me just see what is written. Not yet still. So it's Bhau Vishwa Kishore. It's a very amazing story of his that how he also left the body exactly 9 months before Brahma Baba. So Brahma Baba was Jan 69 and he was March 68. And as we read the Murli, I'll tell you amazing stories of how this soul was there and how Baba is remembering him. So let me just quickly share the screen for you all. Yeah, and one more thing, this is of 1986, so it is roughly the 50th year, which means the golden jubilee year for the establishment of the Yajna. And on the third day, that is on 10th of October, day after tomorrow, we'll read the how Baba is addressing the silver jubilee souls, that is, we have completed 25 years. So we'll see that on the last day, that's on Friday. So here we go. Yeah, so I'm sure you can see it now. So the 18th of Jan 86, the power of the mind and the power of fearlessness. So today the seed of the tree is looking at the children who are the foundation of his new tree. The seed of the tree is looking at the trunk of his tree. What does the trunk signify? The deity clan. So he's looking at all the children who are the elevated fruit that have been sustained by the seed of the tree. So here Baba is referring to the trunk as the elevated fruit. Adi Dev is looking at his original jewels. Adi Dev is Brahma Baba. So greatness and speciality of each jewel is his own. However, all are special souls who are instruments for the new creation because they have become instruments for the recognition of the Father and for cooperating in the Father's task and have become examples in front of many. So Baba is really admiring us. He's appreciating us so much that we are those instruments because we have become the instruments for recognition of God. Not seeing the world, you've seen the one who's creating the new world. And you've become an example of unshakable faith and courage. So, atut nishchay and himmat in front of the world. And you are therefore all special souls. And seeing all the special souls especially gathered together, Baba is pleased and is singing songs of praise of such children. You recognize the Father, and the Father chose you whatever you were and as you were, because the comforter of the hearts, that's Dilaram. Hindi we call Dilaram. The comforter of the hearts loves those who have an honest heart So here we say, Sache Dil Pe Sahib Razam. Even though you may not have a worldly intellect, because the Father doesn't like those with a worldly intellect, but He likes those with a honest heart. The Father gives you such a big intellect that by knowing the Creator, you come to know the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of creation. And that's our title, what we call Master Trikaldarshi, the knower of the three aspects of time. And therefore, Bab Dada chooses you with his heart. A number is created on the basis of a true and clean heart, not on the basis of service. Right? So, though Baba always says that the more service you do, the more you're creating your praja, that means your subjects. But he's categorically saying here that number is based on how you remember. Is it within heart or the head? So it's with a true and clean heart. In service too, did you serve with an honest heart or did you simply serve with your head? Because the sound of the heart reaches the heart, whilst the sound of the head reaches the head only, right? So Baba is saying, I want you all to be Dil Takht Nashin, which means resident of my heart, not of the head. So today Bab Dada was looking closely at the list of those with a heart. Those with a head earn a name, and those with a heart earn blessings. So beautiful. So Baba says, Duaएं milti hain, the ones who serve with a true and honest, clean heart. Whilst the ones who are just conscious with their heads, remembering Baba with their head, they will just earn a name. So two rosaries are being created because today's souls who had gone in advanced emerged in the subtle region. So right from the second paragraph here, in this, because 18 Jan Murli, you all know, these are the Murlis of very special Murlis. They have been compiled by the Spark Wing. So today's day, you know, is called Smriti Divas. So Samarthi Divas, which means the day of remembrance, awareness, and to gain might or power. So Babdada has emerged the souls who have gone in advanced. So advanced party souls were emerged in the subtle region. Those special souls were all having a heart-to-heart conversation with Baba. And what was their main conversation? All of you also made the special souls emerge, didn't you? There was also a conversation going on in the subtle region about how much difference is still left between time and perfection. As I've always told you in the past, also from Baba's Murli, in Hindi, I'll say that समय की समाप्ति को समीप लाओ तो बाप समान संपन्न संपूर्ण बनेंगे. These entire sentences full of Hindi words starting with sam. समय, समाप्ति, समीप, बाप समान संपन्न संपूर्ण. That's what Baba is again asking here. That what difference is still left between the time, samay, and perfection, saman. How many have become ready? Has the number become ready, or do they still have to become ready? All are coming onto the stage number-wise, aren't they? The advanced party asked, we are carrying out the advanced work, but what special cooperation are our companions giving us in our task? And who are those companions? We, the children. They too are preparing a rosary. What rosary are they preparing? Who will all take birth and where in order to begin the new world? That is being fixed. They too need the special cooperation of a subtle and powerful mind for their task. So advanced party souls are eagerly waiting because they need this special cooperation of what? Of Mansa Seva, proper Mansa Seva, a powerful mind. And you know, since October 1st, the Avyak signals are all on how to make yourself perfect and invoke the powers of the mind and serve the self and others. Although the powerful souls who are to become instruments for establishment are pure, the atmosphere of the people and the elements around is tamoguni. So in the midst of this extreme tamoguni atmosphere, there are a few satoguni souls like lotus flowers. And this is why Whilst having a heartfelt conversation today, your extremely loving, elevated souls smiled and asked, the advanced party souls. And what did they ask? Are our companions aware of such a huge service? Or have they just become busy with just their own centers or their own zones? So, seva, 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 all the time busy just in your own center, or you're really having time to work on yourself, because they are saying that we are companions for huge service. So, as I said, he's addressing later today Didi Manmohini and Bhav Vishwakishore. So, the task of the transformation of all the elements and the destruction of all those souls with tamoguni sanskars will happen only through a system. But the vibrations of sudden death, untimely death, and collective death of so many souls will be so tamoguni, when in the end, so many souls leave their bodies untimely, achanak, which is suddenly, untimely, and collective. It will be, Baba says, in concession. Souls will leave their bodies, and that environment will be very scary, tamoguni. So, to be able to transform that and keep yourself safe from the vibrations of the atmosphere of bloodshed without cause, and give cooperation to those souls. Which souls? The ones who are leaving the bodies, and also to the advanced party souls. Are you making preparations for such an unlimited task? Or is your time simply being spent in explaining to someone who comes and in eating? So Baba is saying, are you just still busy in your vacha seva, serving through your words? Or you have to do this big task as well? They were asking this. Who's asking? The advanced party souls are asking Baba. So hope you understood this, that one is Baba said about explaining, giving knowledge through the words, gyan, and in eating. Eating means just busy in a routine daily chores, getting up, getting ready, going to job, eating, drinking, sleeping, blah, blah, the routine stuff. So today Bab Dada is relating their message to you. Who's an instrument for carrying out such an unlimited task? Since you became instruments at the beginning, you also have to become instruments for the unlimited task of transformation at the end. So why the beginning, he said, because I told you it's 86, 50 years for all the dadis. So he's addressing all the senior dadis, that you have been instruments for the beginning and now at the end as well. There's a saying that those who have completed something have carried out the whole task. Palaces of the womb also have to be prepared, for only then will the new creation through the power of yoga begin. Right? Palaces of womb means Garab Mahal. The womb has also to become so purified, so Satogit Pradhan, that such souls are prepared. The power of the mind is needed now for the power of yoga. The power of the mind will also be the means for your own safety. And only with the power of your mind will you become an instrument to make your end beautiful. So everything is to do with the power of the mind. Otherwise, although you may be able to receive cooperation according to the circumstances in a physical way, if the power of mind, that is the power of elevated thoughts, the line connected with one, is not clear at that time, then your weaknesses will be experienced all in the form of repentance, like evil spirits, right? So they'll be hovering around us at the end when we leave the bodies. So when you become aware of your weaknesses, then you will experience fear in the form of an evil spirit. So therefore, here Baba is connecting that be fearless, my dear child. Come what may, you're a soul, you're eternal, you're indestructible, immortal. So why to worry? At present, you do however you like. Okay, this is a little bit, I think, English mistake. So at present, you You do whatever, however you like, but at the end, fear will be experienced. Therefore, for unlimited service and for your own safety, accumulate the power of the mind and the power of fearlessness from now on, for only then will the end be beautiful. And by cooperating in this unlimited task, you will claim a right to the unlimited kingdom of the world. So everything is unlimited. So task is unlimited, seva is unlimited, and our effort also should be unlimited because we want to go into the unlimited kingdom of the world. So everything is behad behad. Further, Baba says, your companions are now waiting for your cooperation. So although your tasks are different, both are instrumental for transformation. They were relating their result, the advanced party souls. So a bit more in detail, some of the advanced party souls have become ready, and others are yet getting ready to invoke elevated souls. Some are engaged in getting such souls ready. So their means of service is a relationship of friendship and closeness. So Samipta and Mitrata in Hindi. That's the relationship we have. So now Baba is actually opening up the paths of what these advanced party souls do. What is their function? So first important thing, they don't discuss knowledge in an emerged form in those, but because they have the sanskars of Jnani souls, because they were Jnani in the previous births, and know the elevated sanskars of one another, their elevated vibrations, and their constantly holy and happy faces carry out the task of inspiring one another. So understood? So it's really the vibrations, the pure vibrations of these souls who have done so much of effort while being a Brahmin. Now that they are really responsible for creating the, as we said, the pure womb, Garab Mahal, and also giving birth to the new souls which will be coming. Like, for example, I'm just diverging here from the topic, but it's related. Like Krishna, we know it's Brahma Baba. Krishna will need a very pure womb. So for that womb, it will be a mother and father. It will be some advanced party soul who will be creating Krishna. We don't know who their mother and father is, but we know Krishna will be, that is Brahma Baba's first birth in the golden age. So we need such souls, and such souls are constantly holy, and they are happy faces carrying out the task of inspiring one another. So although they are in separate families, they come into contact with one another on the basis of one relationship or another or friendship. And because those souls are knowledgeful, they continue to feel that one belongs to them, or that one is close, right? So because they have the memory inside, the memory is in the soul, right? That we are close to each other. They recognize one another on the basis of the feeling of belonging. So time is now coming close, and the task of the advanced party is therefore continuing at a very fast speed. Such an exchange was taking place in the subtle region. So for them, Madhur Milan, or to meet each other in a very loving way, all these souls are invoked, not body wise, they are just invoked in the subtle world. So now who's the commander in chief of advanced party? It's Mama. So Jagdamba especially spoke a few sweet words for all the children. She reminded everyone in just a few words that the basis of constant success is these two powers, and she was an embodiment of all of them, the power to tolerate and the power to accommodate. सहन करने की शक्ति and समाने की शक्ति. With these two specialities, you will constantly experience elevated and easy success. Should Baba tell you what the others said? Yes, today was a special day of chit chat and meeting, and so they all shared their own experience. Acha, who else's experience will you hear? So into brackets, someone said Dada Vishwakishore. So he left the body after Mama. So Mama was June 1965 and he was March 1968. So Baba is saying generally this soul, he spoke very little. And whatever he said very powerfully. His whole experience was shared in just a couple of words. So Baba was actually asking everyone what is the basis for easy success. So Mama said two powers, power to tolerate, power to accommodate. Bhav said, Bhav Vishwakishore or Dada Vishwakishore, that the basis of success in any task is unshakable faith and full cooperation. So Achala Adol Nishchay and Sampurna Nasha. So Nishchay and Nasha. If there is unshakable faith, others too will automatically experience intoxication. And this is why his basis of success was faith and intoxication. That was his experience. Just as Sakar Baba always had the faith and intoxication that he was going to become the world emperor in the future, so Vishwakishore also had the intoxication that he was to be the first prince of the first world emperor. Right? So here Baba has again opened up a new secret that how Vishwakishore was the elder brother's Brahma Baba's elder brother's son. So it was very close to him. He was his nephew, elder nephew he was. So same thing, Bhav Vishwakishore also had this intoxication that I will be the first prince of the first world emperor. So you can imagine. So he will be directly coming as an heir, Varis to Brahma Baba. Sorry, not Brahma Baba that time. That time we'll say Krishna. So maybe he'll be the first prince of Narayan, probably. But we don't need to go into those parts, who's playing what part in the golden age. That's waste of time and energy. But he had that intoxication. He had unshakable intoxication of the present and the future. So there was equality, which means equality in what? Intoxication of his part, not only of the confluence age, he was so close to Brahma Baba, but also in the future. Those of you who lived with him saw this, didn't you? Acha. What did Didi say? Didi Manmohini. I think this will be the last para we'll cover. And I'll give you a story here of what the Didi was saying. I'll cover it as it comes. Didi was having a very good conversation and she said, why did you call all of us without giving us notice? So Didi was like always, she was in the body 3 years in some body there because 1983 she left. So she was also, the controller of the yagya and very lawful person. So she's saying, why did you call all of us without giving us notice? Otherwise, I would have come with permission. If you had told me, I would have been ready, having taken leave. So she's being very official here when she's chit-chatting as well. Would you have given me leave? So Baba's saying that. So Bab Dada was having a very heart-to-heart conversation with the children. There are the body and the bodily relations, the sanskars of the body, relationships with everyone. If not Lokik, then alokik. This is the method that is fixed in the drama to become a conqueror of attachment to alokik relationships, to the body and to the sanskars. So that's what Baba is saying, that all of you are now in a alokik relationship, no strings attached, as they say, no, in the Lokik world, NSA. So here we also, there is no strings attached, which means you're all Nashto Moha, conqueror of attachments. This was how she became detached from everyone at the end and fulfilled her duty. And you all know, all of you all, we have really spoken a lot about Didi Manmohini, that how her slogan was, Ab ghar jana hai. Now we are all to return home, and how she was in coma for around 2 to 3 weeks, and how during that period when people felt she was in coma, but she was enjoying her time beautifully with Baba. So she fulfilled her duty. Although Vishwakishore knew about it in advance when it was the time for him to go, he also forgot at that time. And why did they all forget? Because the method to be a destroyer of attachment is fixed in the drama. So again, Bhav Vishwakishore also, I'll just tell you his story here. That 1968, early Feb and March, he was suffering from prostate problem. So again, elderly males have at that age all these problems, and he was supposed to go and get operated. It's a very routine operation, even at that 1968. Nowadays, it's done as a daycare procedure. So he was supposed to go for the operation, and he was asking Brahma Baba, Baba, what should I do? Should I go for the operation? Should I get operated? Baba said, yes, no worries, dear child. And Brahma Baba exactly knew that he will not return back. And therefore, I've told you all this also, that Brahma Baba never used to like to take pictures, photographs. But here that day he purposely told Ramesh Bhai, come, let's have a picture with Bhau. So you remember the picture, it's there in History Hall. And that's just a month before Brahma Baba bid goodbye to Dada Vishwakishore. He was going for his surgery to Mumbai. So Ramesh Bhai, Dada Vishwakishore, and Brahma Baba, all these three are there. Outside the taxi, they took a picture because Brahma Baba knew this is his last meeting with him. And also, somewhere or the other, Bhav Vishwakishore knew this, he had the touching, but he was also Nashto Moha. He didn't have any attachment to Brahma Baba. So drama happened. What happened in the drama? He underwent the operation and the operation was successful, but he left the body soon thereafter. So we don't know what complication it was, but he left the body. So it was repeated in the drama. It was his own effort, and the father also gave him cooperation according to the drama to free him from the bondage of karma. For the children who have remained cooperative for such a long period, who have belonged to the one father and none other, and who have passed in this main subject. Which main subject? Destroyer of attachment, Nashta Moha. For those who have experienced of, sorry, for those who have had the experience of just the one at such a time, while leaving the body, absolute no attachment to any soul except Baba, Supreme Soul. The Father gives special cooperation to such children. So some children wonder, have they all become karmatit? Is this the karmatit stage? But the children who have remained cooperative from the beginning receive extra cooperation. So this is about the ones who have left the body, fine, they have become karmatit. But the ones who are still there in 1986, there were all the dadis were still there. Dadi Chandramani, Manohar Indra Dadi, Gange Dadi, Nirmal Shanta Dadi, Prakash Mani, so many others were still there in the body. So for them, Baba is saying, for these special souls who have remained cooperative from the beginning, Baba is giving extra cooperation. Therefore, even if their effort is visible as being very little, the Father's help enables them to receive extra marks at that time and enables them to pass with honors. This is about the Maharathi souls. Baba saying that though their effort may not be visible so much about Gyan and Yog, but they have accumulated all that. And Baba will give them extra marks at the last time, and they will definitely pass with honors. So that remains incognito. And so the question arises, was it like that? Which means, what was the scene at everyone's time of leaving the body? However, that is a return of their cooperation. For example, there is the saying, it will be useful at a time of need. So those who have remained cooperative from their heart receive extra marks in the form of a return at such a time. So as you know, where Babdada left the conversation before he started addressing the advanced party souls, where did he leave the conversation at? It was all about remembering through the heart, giving Baba cooperation through a true, honest, and clean heart. For such souls, Baba is saying that they will receive all extra marks in the form of a return at the end because they have done everything with a very clean heart, true, honest heart, and also unconditional, niswarth seva. Nothing, no swarth in seva. So, do you understand the significance of this? Therefore, with the method of being a destroyer of attachment and with the gift of this extra marks, he attained success. And he, who is this he? Dada Vishwakishore or Bhau Vishwakishore. They used to call him Bhau. Bhau means in Sindhi, it's for an elder brother. With a lot of respect, you call Bhau. Rather than calling Bhaiji, Bhaiji in Hindi, they say Bhau. So he was not only Nashto Moha, but he also had this gift of extra marks because he did everything like all the other advanced party souls with a true and honest heart. So therefore, he attained success. So do you understand? It was because you asked what happened at the end that Baba is relating this conversation today. Because even Bhau left the body like suddenly, as Baba said, suddenly, untimely. So there were many questions in the minds of children that why did Bhau also leave the body so soon? So Baba said, therefore, I'm telling you all this today in January 86. Acha, what did Didi say? What was the plan? What was the key for success? So Bhau Vishwakishore said it was intoxication and faith, nasha and nishchay, full faith, eternal faith. Mama said it was two powers for success, power to tolerate, power to accommodate. And now, what did Didi say in the end? So, all of you know her experience anyway. What did she say? Always hold on to the fingers of Bap and Dada and give your finger to them. Make Baba your child and give him your finger, or make him your father and give him your finger. So, have this flip flop in a relationship of being a child. So, Malik and Balak. Today's Sakar, Murli, the Vardhan, the blessing is about being a master and a child. So, that's what Didi said, that make him your father and give him your finger, or make him your child and pick up his finger. So, in both forms, what we have to do, hold on to his finger at every step and continue to move along while experiencing his company. So, this was the basis of my success. So, she said, my success was because of my relationship like a child and a father both. So that was the special heart-to-heart conversation that took place today in the subtle world. How could she be missing in the gathering of the original jewels? Because she also plays a very important part. I don't know, in some Murli it is mentioned, like Didi Manmohini and Dadi Prakashmani. You all know these two were very special souls with Brahma Baba, and one of them would become Krishna's mother, one of them would become Krishna's father. But now don't ask me who's becoming what. So please don't ask me. And again, we don't want to go in that because these two souls were very close in the yagya as well, and they have performed a lot of big administrative posts. They were administrative heads both together. So Didi was there from 1969 onwards till 1983, till the time she left the body. She was the controller of the yagya. And after her 83 onwards, till 2007, it was Daddy Prakashmani. And these two souls were like two bodies, but one soul working. So therefore, Baba says that how could Didi be missing in the gathering of the original jewels? And why is Baba not mentioning about Daddy Prakashmani here? Because she was very much in the Sakar form. She had a part to play from 86 onwards, this Murli till 2007. So Baba is addressing here Bhau Vishwakishore and Didi Manmani and obviously Mama Jagdamba. So this was why she was also emerged there. Acha, those were the things of the advanced party. And what will you do? What will we do? We'll listen to these stories and be happy. Yes, obviously be happy, but also try to make a stage like them. So tomorrow we'll read the further part of the Murli. So I'll stop sharing this screen and we'll take a minute in silence and then you can start sharing. So you can start sharing. Yes.
Om Shanti Manoj Bhai. You know, when you read these Murlis, this heart to heart conversation, it becomes so deep. And when you couple it with the stories that some of us know, some of us don't know secrets, it really tickles our mind. Something, to know, even in yesterday's Murli, somewhere like some secret Baba does, and he tickles our curiosity, even though we don't want to be. Like yesterday, he said the royal throne will be taken only in one birth. Every birth, they won't get a royal throne. And today, if I see this heart to heart conversation, where I was thinking it's going to be something about the power of the mind. But when Baba said original jewels, special souls, unshakable faith and courage. So over here, all he speaks of the power of the fearlessness with which the original jewels were. And that gave them the power of the mind, which was reflected in their actions and all. So this was an example, I think, Baba gave here. And even here he says he's come to as a heart. So I knew it's going to be only a chit chat. And it was such a wonderful chit chat and all, especially when he came to the rosary. But I still couldn't understand that paragraph. All the powerful souls who are to become instruments for establishment are pure, stop, comma, the atmosphere of the people and the elements is tamoguni. And in the midst of this, satoguni, lotus flowers were there. So even that particular sentence, if you can throw some light, it's a chit chat. It started as a chit chat, but this was a question of the advance party. It was something which I really couldn't, it was too, for me, high funda. I couldn't understand that. In the second paragraph, if we can throw some light. Otherwise, I think my heart is really trying to understand what are these secrets, even though Baba says they are stories. They are not nothing for your intellect. But if Baba has raised this Murli, I would really like to understand its essence. If you can just explain that one sentence. Although the powerful souls who are to become instruments for establishment are pure, element systemogony, in the midst of this satoguni flower, lotus flowers. Which lotus flowers are Baba talking about? Because is this the
It's-
advanced party or the souls who were still there, like you said, Dadi Prakash Mani? If you can just explain that a little bit, Manoj Bhai.
Yeah, so thank you for your sharings. Yeah, so it's very straightforward. It's about Baba mentioning about the advanced party souls, not about Dadi Prakashmani, because she's still there very much in the body. So these advanced party souls, all of us know that they won't be becoming Brahmins in the next birth. That is for sure. Baba said that very specifically here, that they won't be taking knowledge. But that sentence is all these souls are very pure souls, Atma wise, but they are still in the bodies, which bodies are still made up of these three elements, the elements of Kali Yuga, not three, sorry, five elements of Kali Yuga. So therefore, they have the bodies which are still tamoguni. It has again, they have come into the being because they are born to parents again in Kali Yuga itself, and therefore the body is fully still full of vices because it is born through the power of bhog, not yog, right? It is born through the evils, the vikars, which are their five vices. So the point is to be mentioned here is that if I can just add on to this, which is not mentioned here in the Murli, it's mentioned somewhere else. When Dari Prakashmani left the body in 2007, then Baba had a special Murli in which he mentioned that Dadi will be reborn in a family, Dadi Prakashmani. That family would be a family full of lot of bhakti bhav, which means lot of intention of remembering God, being very spiritual, being very religious, and they are not having a child since a long, long time. So that special soul will be born, and Baba mentioned that her father in that Murli means Dadi Prakashmani's next birth. That father is a very well-known personality in the path of religion and also very, very rich because they don't have a kid, they are very rich And then Dadi Prakashmani comes in their house as a soul in 2007. And now, obviously, 2007 and 25. So that soul is now around 18 years of age, roughly. It's an adult. So that way, though it is the birth happens through the vices, the five vices, but it's a very pure soul who's come in their family, and they will regard that soul, whether it's a boy or a girl, we still don't know. Dadi has taken form in what way, but that special soul will be really instrumental in doing a lot of bhakti bhav again as well. And as Baba mentioned, that all these souls, when they meet each other, because of their previous birth of being a Brahmin, they know each other very well. They are in contact and relationship. The moment they meet, they are immersed in the subtle world by Baba. They start knowing each other. But right now, wherever they are in different parts, like Baba has not mentioned where Mama is. He's not mentioned where Bhau Vishwakishore has taken birth, where Didi Manmohini has taken birth. But only in 2007, when Dadi Prakashmani left the body, Baba had to just he didn't open out the secret which family, and he said that I will not tell you till the end which family she is born in, because if we know that, people will flock to that family and they'll disturb their personal life because they are VIPs actually. So uh, in short, to answer the question which you asked, it is being said for advanced party souls, the Tamoguni, particularly Didi, Bhav, who have left the bodies, and they are still now in Tamoguni bodies with vibration of Tamobradhanta all around, but their own effort is so Satoguni themselves. So that's what Baba had to mention. So I hope
So
that
they are the lotus flowers. Satoguni
exactly.
lotus flowers.
Yeah, they are the lotus flower. They need few lotus flower children. So at that time in 86, Didi, Bhau, all the advanced parties who have left. Basically, Brahma Baba, Mama, Bhau, Vishwakishore, and Didi, they were the four main ones who had left before 86. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Manoj. Why I asked you the question is, I don't know how do you take trance messages and the other Baba's Murli, because very recently on 19th of this month for Nirvair Bhai, Didi Moini Didi brought a message that he has become a young prince now. So we were just thinking about, till now nothing was mentioned. So such secrets when it's given by trance messengers now, because Bab Dada is not there, Padramani is not there. So I was just thinking, so even these souls become lotus flowers. So this question just arose after this 19th of September when Moini Didi gave a trance message of Nirvair by being a young prince. That's why I asked you that question, Om Shanti.
Yeah, and lotus flower also signifies any soul who is such a pure and pious soul amidst all the tamoguni atmosphere. So that's for every pure special soul which will become an advanced party soon. So now we are in 2025, so it's so many, all the dadis have become advanced party souls that way. So, right. Okay, anything else? It's 5:43. I think if not, Bijit Bhai, go ahead.
No, it's just one sentence that is very interesting. So Baba says, those who serve with heart earn blessings, and those who serve with head earn name. So serving with heart, that is where we earn a lot of blessings, right? And the head, we know there are so many people in the world outside, with a lot of ego and other stuff. But when they talk, they really give a good talk, but that actually reaches the head. And we know they have very good names in the society, very well known. But here, they are not earning any blessings, that which Baba is really saying. So, with heart is very important. Yeah. I like that line. Thank you. Shanti.
Okay, so if no one else to share, then we'll finally go in the meditation mode. Again, let us try to invoke these advanced party souls today in meditation. That's what Baba is asking us to do in the Murli. And not just invoke them just for the sake of invoking, but also to admire what they have done and to become like them. So let's be in Baba's remembrance. I'll just share some soft music, no commentary. You can just do your own commentaries. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti. Have a wonderful day ahead and see you tomorrow.
Shanti, thank you, Manoj Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall connect again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a beautiful day.